Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Bugs Bunny Lost in Time for the Sony PlayStation 1. In the last episode, we started, hey, what's up, Doc? In the Treasure Island part of the time stream. And we made ourselves a little bit of progress. We got ourselves a couple things. We got ourselves a couple clocks. We got ourselves a couple of the golden carrots. And we also kicked a bunch of crates. And now we need to go ahead and look for even more stuff. So we made it to this island. We kicked that steering wheel for a drawbridge. And we pushed these crates to find a rabbit hole. We're going to go in the rabbit hole first because inside is 5 golden carrots, which you are going to need. And as tempting as it is, kicking the palm trees doesn't do much. So now we have this area to go to. Okay, I thought I didn't walk off the ledge. I thought I was going to have the jump. That, and I thought I wasn't lined up with the bridge properly, but thankfully I was. Now we need to beat up some crabs here. And, oh, interesting, by beating up that crab, we also open up that part of the path here. Who would have thought? Now, we have some crates that we need to use. That's not going to get us to that crate. We're going to need a second one. Now, thankfully, there are crates here. And if you rotate the camera, you'll find that there's 2 more back here. We're going to have to utilize them all to get to all of the platforms that are here. And if I can get this on top of this, that'd be great. We're still going to need a 3rd crate to stack on top of that. So let's go ahead and use it. Let's go ahead and stand right here. And now we can kick this crate. However, Bugs Bunny cannot grab on the ledges like in other platform games. Apparently when I jumped, the other 2 popped up right there. Interesting. So we're still going to need a crate, a 4th one, to get up there. Also, we're going to need crates to get to that chest, too. Thankfully, I have a good way of clearing all that out. Getting them unstacked and being able to get over to the chest on the other end. So, now that I'm up here, let's go ahead and sneak. And now that I've taken the drop, I'm going to hold circle just to be absolutely safe. Now we're going to grab this crate again. And this time we're going to take it all the way over here. However, we need to unstack the crates in order to put another one up there. So here's what you can do. We have this whole stack of huge crates we had to jump on earlier around here. And by throwing this whole stack of crates, you'll pretty much break the stack. If a crate falls into the water, it actually goes back to where you first found it, I believe. So you can use that to your advantage if you need to unstack crates. Of course, it'll be a pain if you're going to do what we're about to do after getting this clock. You see, we need to go over here with the crate. Now I can do the jump. I can do the edge hop just fine here. I am going to have to be careful here, though. Okay, go. Now this guy, he will smack you around. And if you have the crate in your hand, he's going to be an absolute pain to deal with. Now, thankfully, I got him to strike at me, but he missed, and I managed to get him to walk away, which is great. And from here, I can go to the other side and kick the steering wheel. That'll bring down this drawbridge. And from here, we can jump on the platforms to get back. And now we can do this. Okay, this area right here. Stay on one side. If you stay between them, if you stay between the two crabs, you will be absolutely destroyed. You will find out the hard way that this game has no invincibility frames. Like, about a second after you get hit, you can get hit again. The game does not have much in the way of what the cool kids call iframes. Also, we have a checkpoint. I'm going to use it.
Hello, Travel Hare. Let me save your position.
I know he's saying Travel Hare, but it sounds like he's trying to say something else.
Thanks, Moyle. Bye. Yeah, goodbye, Moyle.
Anyway, we now have whatever this is. Apparently I can jump to that. Who knew? And we have another place with the crate. We're going to need another crate just to get to that. Because again, our friend Bugs cannot grab on the ledges and pull himself up. Like it's Tomb Raider or something. So, we're going to have to bring both crates here. So that way we can kick the crate. Number 4. Alright. I may have to go further into the level to find number 5. But anyway. We have an oyster with a pearl in it. It was safe for me to assume it had a pearl in it. And believe it or not, you can actually walk between these barrels. You just have to make sure that you jump when you need to get to an island or back to the dock. We have 3 targets that we need to hit. By hitting the targets, we bring up some barrels out of the sea that we can use. Well, it's a good thing I hit that checkpoint. We bring up barrels out of the sea that we can use to get to the other side. And it's a good thing that when you lose all of your health, anything that you did, you don't have to do again. Whether it's beating an enemy, collecting a golden carrot, collecting a clock, hitting a target. I thought I was on top of the barrel. Well, at least you have infinite lives, so I can't really be too mad. Hitting it, grabbing a crate and placing it somewhere, hitting a target. If you do virtually anything, it stays done. Alright. Let us grab the torch and fall into the water again. Wow, I am not doing so well today. But again, at least things stay done. And you have barely enough time to get to this. Now we just need to remember to step away. And that gives us another of these rabbit holes to go in. And loading. Almost feels like it's the end of the level, but guess what? You're on Shark Islands. And we're still getting the crates on the pause screen, so maybe the 5th one's here? Who's to say? I just hope they stay collected when you leave the level. That would be nice. So anyway, we have this guy throwing bombs. And we need to line ourselves up with him, this guy throwing them. And throw 2 bombs at him to get rid of him for good. If a bomb is flashing red, it will explode upon impact with the ground. If it's not, you can grab it and you'll have a couple of seconds to grab it and throw it at the guy. As long as you're looking at the guy in the crow's nest throwing the bombs, you'll be able to throw them at him. 2 bombs will do it. And the sign. Do not feed the sharks. We're feeding the sharks. And feeding the sharks is easy when you know what to do. Kick the basket full of bones, get right on top of the bone, and grab our 1. Throw it nearby. The shark will stop moving around the barrels, and from there, it will focus on the bone, and you're free to cross. Which I like. We're going to have to bring that down. And we now have a checkpoint, which I really... Well, I didn't really exactly need it. I mean, I'm glad it's there, but... I'll mention my gripe with this checkpoint when we're done. No, I need to save.
Hello, travel.
Can't tell my L1 from my R1.
Save your position.
And usually I do a good job at doing that.
Thanks, Moyle. Bye. Yeah, goodbye, Moyle.
Okay, so we need to grab another bone and throw it. That way the shark will not eat us. It is possible for the shark to leap over the barrel and just get us, knocking us into the water entirely. And if that happens, you're going back to the checkpoint. Right, I need to kick the bone out of the bucket. Okay, I have the bone out of the bucket. Does this work? Yes, it does. Now we need to leap over to this pole. And then... that was rough. Yeah, you have to leap onto the pole and then leap onto the barrels. Actually, this gives me 2 gripes that I need to talk about here. 1, you couldn't put the checkpoint right here, given how the game works. And 2, the camera is one of the worst I've seen in a PS1 game. You can move it around with L2 and R2, but that's all you can do. I wish you could zoom in and out like in Super Mario 64. I mean, it would help when it comes to, say, jumping to a pole or jumping onto a barrel from a pole. It would really help in those regards. But nope, you just kind of have to just rough it with the camera that isn't exactly the best in the world. And there are 3 golden carrots on these poles. And I want to make sure I get them. And this is why I complain about the placement of this checkpoint. Why am I going through this again? Especially given how, if you do something, it stays done. I know they're doing this for the sake of difficulty, but come on. I know how this game works. Or at least the basics of, you know, having your progress saved in this game at the very least. Like, all these enemies are gone. All these things are collected. You mean to tell me that you couldn't start me off over there? And yeah, that's another reason why I'm complaining about the camera. While you're trying to avoid all those dudes and get to the other side, you can't really pan the camera or zoom in or out or anything. All you can do is just rotate it and that's it. And the angles you get, not exactly the best. So anyway, we need to tire this guy out and kick him twice. Which means we have to run around in a circle. Sir, what are you doing? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton-Eyed Joe? Now, kicking this guy twice gives you a steering wheel. The game tells us, hey, go to this island. We're going to go to this island. And we're going to place it here with R1. And kick it. That lowers that drawbridge. And as much as I would like to go into that rabbit hole, I don't think I want to do that quite yet. One, there is a drawbridge, obviously. And two, there's you. Well, there's three of you, actually. And three, there's also that save point, which I really, really want to use. So these barrels of TNT, these barrels of dynamite, they're standing here implying that you can't kick these chests and you have to blow them up to open them. So we might as well go ahead and do that. I mean, why not, right? And before I do anything else, I do want to go over to that save point. There we go. I don't want to save just yet. Do I want to save? Maybe I should. I should see what's over at the dock. But first, let me go ahead and grab this. That'll take me up to 60 carats, which is great. Good thing I hit that checkpoint, right? And, this should take us to the dock. Again, it's a good thing I hit that checkpoint. And by going to this island, we can see everything, including the final chest. Or the final crate, rather. So we need to find out where we need to go. We need to find that dock, and it may be beyond that rabbit hole. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do much else with the time that I have left, because I've been recording for almost 20 minutes. And you know what?
Hello, travel hair. Let me save your position.
Yeah, let's go ahead and save our game. And call this video.
Thanks, Moyle.
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye, Moyle.
Join me next time, where we go through even more of this wacky world of Hey, What's Up, Doc? We've fed sharks, we've blown up pirates, we've forcefully opened chests, but the adventure here still continues. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!